2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beem in Phoenix, Arizona, specifically TPC Scottsdale. What's this opening hole like?
Well, thankfully, it's a little benign compared to the craziness around the golf course that ensues. Just 414 yards from the back tees. Bunker down the left-hand side the players want to avoid. They'll be more than likely taking out a long iron fairway wood, hitting it down the right-hand side. Green tilts a little bit from right to left. A big runoff area on the left-hand side is a no-no for your second shot. But all in all, a nice, easy opening hole.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Nicely done. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
A bit short with that effort.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
Will Zalatoris currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one's right of the green.
That's not the shot they're after. getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Opportunity to make their par. Oh, so close. Bogey putt coming up here. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Sitting at 2 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the third. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
A bit long on that one. 4 feet to the cup. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The par 3-4. Scottsdale, fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That one should find the surface. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Ooh. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
That was a gallant attempt. Job done. Let's head to the next.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 7th hole.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 2 over for the day.
This one is chewing fiber.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold players to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but the safe strategy lays back before them. This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. And now we head to the 7th, where this happened just a moment ago. Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That dog will hunt.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Never mind. Go and tap it in. And that should secure the par on this one. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Going with the 5-wood. Well, they've certainly got the swing in the groove.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. Now that's how you roll the rock.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Atta boy, good shot. Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier.
Check this one out from the fairway bunker.
And back to the play, shall we? Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with him, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
Putting for a par here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall.
Moving up the leaderboard, I like it.
The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Ooh.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 6-iron here. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. How close was that to going down? That's a well-played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This for par.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Nice. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes of TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 2 under. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 12 for TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Always frustrated by missing a green. Let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they were aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. He has this putt to save his par.
Looks good.
He finds himself in a share of 8th. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. That's an awful error. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. sitting at 2 under, currently tied for 8th place.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt on the table. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts.
You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build.
Oh, well done. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Our player currently in second, making a really great shot. Nailed it. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. 4 strokes off the lead. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Okay, steady now. 7 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That gets the job done. -2, going along nicely today. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, it's straight into their face.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Ooh, right by the hole. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Looks good off the blade. Just didn't drop. This next putt is for bogey. 1 under with a handful to go. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now heading over to Tiger Woods. Getting ready to play their third. Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
And from the bunker here. Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. Okay, let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Be the ball, Danny. No. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Now 4 back after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Well struck. From about 130 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And this putt for a final score of 68. It was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. And that will do it. His work is done here. Top 10, Rich, not to be sneezed at.
No, top 10s are always good. Top 10s are always good, Luke. It gives you some confidence going into the next tournament.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.